Hey everyone, Brendan from Brinkley RV here. I'm going to be giving you a quick walkthrough on the all-new Model Z AIR 310 travel trailer. Let's check it out. Alright, so as we move into our kitchen, you can see we have tons of storage above and below here on our hutch. Shifting to the left, we have our pantry that when you open the door, the light will automatically kick on. Big pantry shelves, and they are fully adjustable. You can remove them, change the height, add additional ones. You have an outlet in there as well for your coffee maker if you want to keep that stored away in there. So behind me is our large 16 cubic foot 12 volt refrigerator. You got your refrigerator on the right, freezer on the left. Into the kitchen, tons of prep space area, solid surface countertops, large farm sink, shut-offs underneath all of your fixtures as well. And then I open up a drawer box. You can see they're all dovetailed just like your house would be, with solid hardwood drawer fronts. We have our 3-burner cooktop, stove, and our residential size microwave as well. And at the end of the island, I pull this out, we have our trash can with trash bag storage behind it, and up above, our removable paper towel holder that everyone loves. So going along with your island, it actually sits on an all steel base, and underneath there are 3 heat registers that'll evenly distribute the heat. And every single Brinkley is pet friendly. As you can see, we have detachable doggy bowls. It's carpet free, and those heat registers are on the island base, so you don't have to worry about pet hair or debris in the coach getting kicked into there. So moving into our entertainment area, your Z AIR 310 is going to come with a 43-inch smart TV. That'll allow you to watch Netflix, Roku, whatever it is you're wanting to utilize. It is on a Televator as well, and the switch is just to the right-hand side. So when you have a good view, you can lower the TV, use this as countertop space. And when you want to watch TV, you can raise it up. Up above, tons of storage, and then below the TV, I'll open up this cabinet door. You have an outlet, HDMI hookup that's already plumbed to the backhand side of the TV, and then the controls for your interior speaker. Below there is our 5000 BTU Fireplace that does come with a remote, so you can operate it sitting from the Trifold or the Recliners. So on the back of the coach, up above, we have large storage for blankets, pillows, and then down below, we have our Trifold Sofa. This does fold out into bed, and it does have a Scotch guard, so if kids get it messy or pour a drink on it, it'll basically beat up and super easy to clean. On each side of the Trifold, we have really nice end tables that open up in the front for storage, and on the very back, if you push it down, it'll pop up with 2 outlets and a USB and USB-C. So directly across from the TV, you have 2 wall hugger theater seats, and on each arm, you'll see on and off for your heated seat. In the center, we have a wireless phone charger, and this is waterproof too, so if you have a drink, you can set it in there. You don't have to worry about the water getting inside there. In the center, we have additional storage and 2 USBs, and the recliners do recline fully, so you can really get relaxed and watch a good movie at the end of the night. So moving over to our dinette area, most of you guys have probably seen the Dinesk in our Model Z line. We brought it into the Model Z AIR 310, so it's super functional. You can have it all the way to the right-hand side, all the way to the left. You can have it in the middle, and it does extend out to be a 4-person dinette or an office on the right or left-hand side. Underneath, you'll see wine storage and wine glass storage, and I'll pull it out now just to give you an example of how easy it is. Pulls out, so right now we have it in the center for a 4-person dinette. And then in the very front, if I pull this out, you have utensil storage, or this insert can be removed for office supplies as well. All right, so before we leave the living room kitchen area, I want to talk about our CraftSense wood trim construction, starting with our slide fascia. So it's all one piece. We don't have the break in the middle. You don't see any staple holes or putty holes. On the windows, they're framed out just like your house would be, and it is all real wood. The windows themselves, we have blackout blinds built in with thermofoil insulation on the backhand side, day shade / screen that pulls up from the bottom, and a stationary screen already installed. And the windows do open up 6 inches as opposed to your typical 3, so you can get a little bit more ventilation into your coach on those nice cool days. So as we're working our way to the bathroom, if I open up this door, this is where most of your controls for your lights, your awnings, your slide outs are going to be located right here. Down below, we have our dimmer switch for your main ceiling lights. So the main ceiling lights in your living room and kitchen and your bedroom are going to be on dimmer switches. Here's your Max Air fan controllers, and you can pair your phone to the One Control app. So everything that's on this panel, you can utilize from your phone. So if you're outside, you can run your slide outs, make sure everything clears. You don't have to worry about anything. So it's just a nice additional feature. And then the QR code right here, if you scan this with your phone, that's going to take you to our owner's hub with a host of different videos on how to operate everything behind this panel. And then just below your one control area is going to be the 110 breakers there, and on the other side are going to be your 12-volt fuses. So moving into the bathroom here, I'll hop up in the shower. You can see just how large it is. I have plenty of arm room, plenty of headspace with a bevel up above for more headspace. We do have a waterproof marine grade light in here, so you're not just relying off the light in your main bathroom area. So it's lit up, you can see what you're doing. In front of me, big body sprayer. I like to call it the human car wash. You've probably heard me say that before. You have a shower seat and a little area to put your soaps and whatnot here as well. Outside of the shower, we have our porcelain toilet and our removable toilet paper holder with more storage. Underneath the sink, tons of storage, and your hot water heater controller will be under there as well, with plenty of drawers off to the right hand side as well. So we listened to your guys' feedback. We're now utilizing a black stainless steel sink. It looks just like our kitchen sink as well. Solid surface countertops, which is pretty rare to see in a travel trailer, but we don't want to skimp. And then up above, we have pass-through storage for towels, soaps, all your different bathroom needs in here. So as we shift into the bedroom, you'll see two light switches and then your furnace controller. So the switch above is for your hallway, and then the switch below is for your bedroom lights. And like I said earlier, it is on a dimmer switch. Shifting in, we have our 3 black hooks, which you can pop down, and they are magnetized so they stay in, and then a mirror up above. Over to the right, you have plenty of storage, and then this is the pass-through from your bathroom, so you can put folded clothes and whatnot in there, and then 2 drawers underneath. So the 310 is going to actually come with a bed slide, which allows us to offer a king bed. Queen bed with 2 nightstands is going to be standard, and you have the option to go to a king, and this is actually king bed in this specific unit. So in the slide box itself, you have cabinets up above, 2 sconce reading lights, and then shelves above each of your bedside windows. The bed is a 7-inch memory foam mattress, and then underneath you have plenty of storage with outlets on each side of the bed for your CPAP machines, your phone. And behind this, you'll actually see from the outside of the coach a storage compartment on the back side of your slide out underneath your bed as well. So one of the most unique parts about the Model Z AIR 310, I think, is this front wardrobe area. It's super functional. It looks really good. In the center, open these doors, you have hanging storage, shoe storage in the back, and then a shelf and a light in here as well. On the right and the left hand side, we have washer dryer prep. So you can put the washer on the right, dryer on the left, and you can put a combo on the right hand side as well. You have drawers all along the bottom side, and then 2 more areas up above for clothes. And you're probably used to seeing, 2 glass sliding doors that slide out, and then you kind of got to crawl into the closet to do your laundry. The nice thing is we have doors on each side to access your washer and your dryer, so it looks a lot better. It's way more functional, and it makes your camping experience a whole lot better. So at the foot of the bed up above, you have your 32-inch smart TV. And behind the TV, I want to note that is the location to power on your Wine Guard antenna booster. Down below, we have our dresser, and on the very top, just like you've seen in our Model Z line, we have the sliding dresser top for your jewelry or all your safekeepings that you want to hide. And then below, tons of drawers for storing all your clothes. Before we head outside, I want to give you guys another great example of us listening to customer feedback, and that's us adding the 18K chill cube in the bedroom, along with having it in the living room as well. This thing is super quiet. It chills off the coach super quickly. We're getting a ton of great feedback from customers out in the field using the chill cube. It also comes with a super slick remote that you can utilize from your bed anywhere where you're located throughout the coach to turn it down or turn it to a different mode. So as we work our way out the entry door, a few things I want to note. On the screen door itself, we do have the screen assist, so if you're going on out to the campfire, arms full of food and different things to cook dinner, you can actually just hit that with your elbow and the screen door will close. It is spring assisted. We know kids never shut the door, and you don't have to worry about it behind you. The door will automatically close. On the very bottom side, we have our screen defender, which is basically a metal screen. So kids, dogs, anything clawing at the screen, you don't have to worry about it ripping. On the entry door itself, the window does have a built-in blackout blind, and we utilize the RV lock that is keyless entry. So you have your keypad on the front, and we do supply a key fob as well. So we have our solid steps here with adjustable feet. And one of my favorite features about this step is the extra depth on the very top step, so you don't have to worry about missing the top step or your foot slipping. And then over on the left-hand side, we have our full-length entry door handle. So instead of walking up the first 2 steps and finally grabbing it, you can grab it from even before the first step. So moving down to your running gear, probably one of the most important components of your RV, whatever it may be, and we know that we want to put a little extra attention here. So our wheel and tire, we're using these beautiful 16-inch wheels, and then our tires are hand-cooked Vantra 16-inch G-rated with 14-ply tires. These are probably overkill. They're rated at 4,080 pounds per tire, but we know this is one of the most important components. Behind it, we're using our Road Armor Equalizer and shock absorbers with 7,000-pound axles and 8,000-pound springs to knock down some of that road vibration while going down those rough roads of America. So moving our way towards the front of the coach, on the entire exterior, you'll see we're using an automotive style finishing with the European style windows, the super slick graphics, and you'll see zero silicone across the entire coach, along with a low maintenance roof. So we want to do everything to make your camping experience that much better. Moving up the pass-through, you'll see it's a lot taller, and that's because we're utilizing a drop frame chassis, which gets us that extra pass-through height. And then on the drop frame I-beam itself, we have a utility tie down for dogs. If you want to tie bicycle down, a grill, whatever it may be that you don't want walking away from your campsite. So in the pass-through up above, we have 2 disconnects, your storage mode, so that'll kill everything in the unit, and then your travel mode to the right, so that'll kill everything except for your jacks, your solar, and your reefer. Just to the right of that, we have 1 of 2 hot and cold waters on your campsite, so you're down at the beach, come back, you can wash your kids' feet off right here and go right into the unit. Down below, we have an outlet, cable hookups, your on-off switch for your pass-through light, and then your outdoor speaker control. So you have 2 outdoor speakers. It's the same setup as the inside of the coach, super easy to function. And then on the pass-through floor itself, we have a little access hatch. So if you want to set out your own little outdoor kitchen right here, you can do that as well. And you do have an LP quick connect underneath to makeshift your own little outdoor kitchen. So here at the front of the coach, we're utilizing the Demco auto latch coupler to make your life a lot easier when hooking and unhooking from your truck. Just above it, we're using the 5.3 BAL one-touch auto level system. Again, anything we can do to make your life easier when setting up and getting ready to camp. Behind it, we have our custom battery and LP box. We do ship each unit with 2 30-pound tanks, and they do have tank gauges on them so you can see how much LP you have left. And then our beautiful front automotive fiberglass painted front cap with the automotive lenses so you can light up and look good in your campsite. So moving over to your utility center, I'm typically the one that has to dump the tank, so I appreciate a lot of these conveniences, starting with the tank valve. So we're utilizing Valterra electric dump valves. You got your gray on the left, black on the right, so no more having to pull that cable. Typically they're super long, they seize up over time. Don't have to worry about it here. Down below, your second hot and cold water. You got your coax hookups for satellite cable, you name it, water pump switch, your front cap light switch, and then this B&B board. It makes life super easy depending on what camping you're doing. Boondocking, full hookup. You have a nice little sticker here that displays exactly which direction the knobs need to go depending on the camping you're doing. Below it, city water hookup and your black tank flush, and these do have brass fittings. And below, your built-in 65-foot water hose, so you don't have to lug around that long 45, 50-foot water hose. It's going to get your pass-through all wet. Just on the inside, we have a saddlebag to store all your other goods when you're dumping your tanks. And then the floor is a tough ply flooring, so when you're sliding those bins in and out, typically you're used to seeing linoleum that scratches and tears really easy. We don't have to worry about that with the tough ply flooring. On the inside, you'll see sliding access doors. So they are removable, but they slide back and forth so you can get access to behind the B&B board to mess with any connections and your 65-foot water hose. And if you look behind there, all of our PEX fittings are actually going to be brass. That's a standard across all Brinkleys, no matter what brand it is that you're looking at. And on the roof of your pass-through, you'll see our 60-amp charge controller that does have Bluetooth capability. It ties perfect to our 370-watt solar panel with the capability to add another 370 without upgrading anything. So over at your termination valve, you'll see there's 2. The back one will be for your black and your gray tank for your shower, kitchen sink, and then your black obviously for your bathroom, and the front one's going to be for your washer dryer. It does have a manual pull just in front, and then you do have a large sewer hose holder so you can keep it all contained right in this one area. So coming around to the back side of your coach, you'll see our heavy duty ladder. It does have a textured powder coat as well, so you don't have to worry about slipping, and it is rated at 300 pounds. Up above, we have our Furrion backup camera that's going to come standard with every single Model Z AIR, and it does come with a 7-inch display that you can put in the cab of your truck. And one of the cool features is when you put your truck in reverse and you're backing into your campsite, the reverse lights will kick on along with your underbelly lights, so it lights up the campground area. You don't have to worry about hitting any foreign debris when you're backing into your campsite. And on the very bottom, something you're probably used to seeing in our Model Z fifth wheels is this rear storage area. It's perfect for folding tables, chairs, your small Blackstone, just another way to utilize awesome space. So on the very bottom, you'll have your 2-inch receiver hitch and a 4-way flat, so whatever accessory it is you're utilizing back here, if it has lights, you can power those on the 4-way flat. So that's a wrap on the walkthrough of the Model Z AIR 310. We appreciate you watching. If you have any further questions, feel free to reach out to us or go to BrinkleyRV.com for more information.